If I ask you right now, are you a farm owner or a farm investor? Lots of people will say, are they not the same thing? But they're actually not. And that confusion alone has cost people millions of naira in agriculture business, not knowing which one they are. I once spoke with someone who said, I just want to invest in farming. I don't want stress at all. 2 seconds later, this same person that does not want stress is the one arguing with farm workers, pricing fertilizer, supervising weeding. That's when I realized that some people will say they want to invest in farming, but they are the one actually running the farm without knowing it. Investing is different from you being on ground to be supervising everything. I want to ask a simple question. Since we all are knowledgeable about investment, if you invest in stock market or you invest in mutual funds or maybe invest in someone's business as a third party, are you the one running the activities? Are you the one doing the day-to-day activities? No. What you might just do is before you invest in your stock market, you would have done like planning. You would have thought, watch, observe the market. How is it going? Is this one going high? Is this one coming low? If you are investing in treasury bills, you look at it, okay, which of this one will pay me? Which of this government? Same thing when it comes to agriculture business. Who is a farm owner? You might want to ask me. A farm owner is someone involved in the day-to-day activities of the farm. So my farm manager now that is supervising all the farm, we call him a farm owner because he's the one supervising and managing all my investments. He's the one that worries about operation, he worries about labor. If the weed is growing too much, that's his own headache, it's not my own headache. My own is at the end of the day, the goal already set for the year, we must achieve it. If it's potato we are planting, I already told you it's potato we are planting. Before we start planting, we already know the projections. Okay, how many herbicide are we using? How many times are we going to weed that farm? What is the expected return? And we work towards it. Once we already analyze it and we structured it, my own is to hands off and start doing other things. Maybe do family activities like set up other people farm, manage other people farm, but my own farm is running. So once it's time for harvest, all you just need to call me is, oh, mama, we plant 100 bags, oh, we got 120 bags, oh, or we plant 100 bags, oh, based on what we did or based on the weather, we're able to achieve 90 bags. That is his work as a farmer. So who is a farm investor? A farm investor is someone that cares about structure, cares about system, he cares about the outcome of the structure and system that he has kept in place. So my farm manager is the farm owner. I am the farm investor. All I need to do is in a year, like we're entering the new planting season, all I have to think about now is how much are we investing into this crop? What crops are we actually doing for the year? We think about that. How much do we want to put in? We think about that. How much are we expecting from this thing? We think about that. And once I am done analyzing it, I call in. Okay, I will need these boys to do this, do this. We are starting with it by January, by March. We should start the first planting by this, by this, by this. That is what I do. So once it's January, I'm already hands off. I'm doing other things while they are doing what I've already kept in place. It's not that they will not reach out to me 1 or 2 times, but I don't need to know that weed is growing on the farm because I've already sorted that one out. So that's the difference between a farm owner and a farm investor. What I just want is clarity. I want everybody to be held accountable. You that you are to weed, are you doing it at the right time? Nothing concerns Julie with who carry cutlass, who no carry cutlass. So whether you're a farm owner, whether you're a farm investor, both are valid. Just that one thinks operation, one thinks structure and expansion. But where it becomes a problem is when you think you're a farm investor or you're acting as a farm owner, or where you think you're a farm owner, you're acting as a farm investor. When you know the difference between the two, then you know where you're operating for. So I ask again, which one are you? Are you a farm owner or are you a farm investor? Not knowing the difference is why people feel stressed in agricultural business. You are the one picking the calls. You are the one, aunt has eaten this one. Yeah, my birds are doing like this. So you understanding the difference will reduce the pressure that you put on yourself. Here's the actual truth. You cannot be an investor without having a system in place. You cannot be an investor without putting structures in place. You can't be an investor without having people you hold accountable for the action that takes place on your farm. Investment requires planning, cost clarity, knowing how much it actually costs you to set up a particular aspect of farming. It requires timeline and it requires the right management system put in place. If you don't have all this, that means you are just putting your money into a basket whereby it will just be dropping. Now, I've said a whole lot of things. You might want to say, Julie, what is now the solution to everything you're saying? That is why I created the Farmy Academy. I'm talking about the Farmy Academy now because from the new planting season, we are moving into something else. The first batch will be starting in March. If you know you'll be going into agriculture business, you'll be investing your huge millions of naira into agriculture business in the next planting season, I'm going to suggest that you go through the academy so that you will gain the clarity that you need when it comes to agriculture business. You don't enter it blindly, so that you will know the agriculture business that actually suits you. You will know the one that suits your location. You know the one that suits your capital. So don't just start blindly. The academy will be starting in March. First batch is currently enrolling, and one person actually has joined the class. And I said, if it's only 2 people that registers by March, we'll kickstart the academy. Because at the end of the day, it is planning that matters for your business and not how much you've invested in it. So, if you be going into agricultural business in the planting season and you want to make absolute profit from it, you want to put things in place. You don't just want to put your money and it will go to waste. Join the academy. Also, if you are the ones that have been investing your money over the years and you feel agriculture is not profitable and now you are discovering what I am saying, join the academy, because in the academy will open your eyes more to what management might have gone wrong, or maybe people that set up a farm did not analyze how management will work before they set it up for you. So this academy is also for you. Do well to join. Like I said, class starts in March. To end this video, this is why I say to people, I don't just manage every farm that comes on with. Some farm does not need me as their farm manager to manage it. They just need clarity. They need to understand the system before you bring a external person to manage your farm. And that is why I decided to create this Farmy Academy. It's going to do you good in the new planting season. Let me summarize it by saying the academy is not to teach you how to farm, it's not to teach you how to hold whole or cutlass, it is just to teach you things that you are meant to put in place before you start cultivating. So do well to enroll, and I'm going to see you in class.